Test 1, 2. Well, what's the crack? How are you getting on? I'm late as Jesus. You're all very welcome to the Ramble Pod. For today is Saturday. Fuck me, I don't even know what day it is. Saturday the 14th of September 2019. It's Ramble Pod number 66. As you can guess, anybody who follows me on Instagram or any, I'm up to my fucking eyes. Up to my eyes. This week I was hoping to get to meet somebody, but really we're just for the bookshop, but really it's just been fucking crazy trying to get not finished till 6 in the evening for the old rehearsals. Then your brain is just completely falling apart. And then we have a young fella, brand new young fella. So there has not been a lot of time to squeeze in, but don't worry, there's guests lined up, ready to rock. I don't know if I get to meet anybody next week. It'll be more the same shit. Jesus Christ, what am I after dropping here? But look, they're lined up. This is an ever-going thing. This is an evergreen thing. It'll always be there. Shout out to some of the people who are new to the podcast that got in contact this week. One lad, he's gone back to listen to the whole fucking thing again. God bless you guys. Good on you. Shout out to Fergal. He's just on board. He's in a matter of weeks, he managed to get through the entire fucking catalogue. Holy Jesus, good on you. Good on you. If this is new to anybody, we're over on the Patreon page. It is live on the Patreon page. And yeah, thank you very much to the Patreons. Sorry, I'm just fucking fluting around here. I barely sat in front of a laptop, so it's all of a sudden I've forgotten how to use fucking laptops again. Christ and Christ above. Yeah, my brain is just completely fucking melted. I thought just learning words for 14 to 15,000 words was going to be heavy, but it's not just that, it's the actual acting side of things. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not like, because I never learned acting, you know. So what it is it's kind of like, you know how to drive, but somebody's giving you two of those tiny little hands, you know, those little hands that you can get in the Euro shop, and you put them up your sleeves. That's what you're driving with. Like, you know roughly what you're doing, and you know what you want to do, but like you can't quite put it into gear properly, and you can't quite hold the steering wheel with the tiny little plastic hand. But it's slowly but surely your hands are getting closer to the steering wheel. So it's just been proper time. We can hire a nanny so I can go interview people. We are, once we get this one more solid week of rehearsal, one more half week of rehearsal, and then we're straight into the first show. If anybody's wondering what the fuck I'm talking about, and it's a 2-hour beast. It's funny as fuck. Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be very, very good. So it's yeah, you can check out the tickets are in the link, but it's easy enough to find. Just type in Defending the Caveman Ireland, you'll find it wherever the fuck you find tickets, you'll find it. But just lovely stuff. Yeah, lovely fucking stuff. Also, there is the merch shop too. If anybody's looking, I'm wearing a Buckshot t-shirt. And you'll find it. Or even just I googled, just to test it, googled Buckshot t-shirts. They come up. So, and there's tons of other shit. There's onesies for babies. There's actual little fucking onesie for babies in it. People have gotten the logo of the what we call it on cups in Trinidad and Tobago. Would you believe that? If I didn't tell it to you. So that's, if you want to find tickets as well, they're all there. Gigs wise, I'm not going to be doing much in the way of stand up. I'll be doing a bit for the Vodafone Comedy Carnival. I'd love to be doing more, but I'm just going to be flat out with Caveman, and they got in first. So I'm doing a couple of gigs. I'm doing the opening night. I think it's Damo Clark and myself are there. I don't know who else is on. And then there's a monster show on the middle of the day on Saturday. I will be in Dundalk later on that night with Caveman, but it's early in the day. It's myself, Colin Geddes, Paul Curry. Fuck, can't remember who else. I think, is Danny O'Brien at the lineup? It's a strong lineup. I think we might be doing it at Spiegel Tent, but they're recording it for RT, so that should be exciting. That should be very exciting. How was your week, lads? Because I've been basically living in a fucking rock. Living in a rock, inside one. Not even under a rock or in a bubble. I've been in a rock, which is some going when you think about it. Yeah, no, it's been fucking hell. And just, you can't even take on stuff. Like, I went and did it. I had to bust away there on Tuesday to do an interview with the Irish Independent, Sunday Independent. And we did the photographs and all the rest of outside. It was in the Westbury. Schnazzy joint. But too schnazzy. You know what I mean? Like, uncomfortable schnazzy. Like, there's I don't like over familiarity from staff. Yes, sir. Hello, sir. Yeah, yes, of course. Would you like a pistachio biscuit? And you're like, oh man, look, we're all relax. It's Ireland, like the owners were in from the hotel and they were shitting themselves when they heard we were going to be photographing around it, which the Independent often does. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm gonna have my dick out. What are you frightened of? But see, there's a lot of snooty people who just live in this snooty world. They just live in this, and I don't mean fake world because of money. I mean actual fake world. Like they think other humans don't carry, like humans don't carry on like humans carry on. Just to pretend you're some sort of alien. But we got the photographs taken. It was cool. We went up the street and we took these photographs. Actually, I mean, the interview was grand and all the rest of it, but my brain wasn't working at all. So I have no fucking idea what kind of an interview it's going to make. It could be, it could be a fucking ropey one, all right. But we went up the street and there was this kind of cool archway that we stood into. It belonged to a church. And this old boy with a big white beard just walks out with it. He's, can I walk through there? Yeah, fuck it, you could jump in for a photograph if you want. And I'd say that's the photographs they're probably going to use because I had a great time with this outlet. He was I was about 150 years of age. I was just chatting away, laughing my whole off, and they were snapping pictures. So it looks like probably this old guy's going to be in the Independent pictures with me. Like he's part of the show. He probably fits the bill fairly well with the big old white beard. But yeah, like that. I was doing my best. Your man was asking me questions. Donald was nice fella. Moves in the fucking, just the tune of the words and all the rest of it. You know what I mean? They're staying in there. So it's not as shit your pants as it was 2 weeks ago. Like, so we're all right. It'll be all right. We'll get there. We'll fucking get there. They don't tell you. And I'm not on this fucking thing. I'm just, it's the fucking link. Oh no, all right. It's okay. Just the internet's been a fucking mare today again. But it was, shit they don't tell you. Obviously you're expecting all the shit piss and fucking the usual stuff. But I know, like, people keep on saying the child looks like me. And I know I was saying that I wasn't fully sure. I couldn't, because I couldn't. But I had no idea how Asian he was going to look. Nobody's ever said that. Babies look Asian. Because I looked at some other babies in there. Now, there was one Asian baby. He was really fucking Asian looking. Like, he was like double Asian. But because they've got, their eyes are so... Now, I've got small eyes, but it wouldn't be described as Asian small. But Jesus Christ, Tom, am I gone racist? I don't actually know. No, well, I'm not. The kid looked Asian. He's less and less. His eyes are starting to open up, so he's starting to look more and more Caucasian. But for the first week and a half there, I was like, this kid is pretty Asian looking. Yeah. And like a wise old Asian man too, like not like, an Asian gamer or one of those lads, like, whatever, or a YouTuber. He actually looked like a wise old man, wise old Asian man. It came as a surprise to all of us. But yeah, I will be on, I think I'm going to be on, am I telling you next week? Is it fucking next week? September 22nd. I'll be on, says you, who the fuck's going to be watching? September 22nd is a Sunday. There may be some people watch, but right at the point, they couldn't have picked a better time, like really, to have me on. I'm on our Sunday AM on Virgin to talk about Caveman or whatever, but it's going to be right when Ireland kick off the World Cup. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's right on the fucking money. So if anybody is watching, I seem a little bit distracted. It's because my phone would be playing the game. They couldn't have, like, I'm going, are you available? I'm like, yeah, I'm available. Obviously, Ireland are going to fucking ask me to play or anything, but man, I could do it tomorrow. That would have been a way better time to do it. But no, next Sunday, just as Ireland go to play fucking Scotland. Sweet suffering Jesus. So yeah, there I am. I'll be on that. I think there's a couple of other bits and pieces coming up. I don't know why I'm telling you. As podcast people, you're going, Grant, I'm going to be hungover to fuck. But if you're not into rugby, and even if you're not into rugby, you'll probably watch the World Cup anyway, just to see how we go. But if you're going, I couldn't give a fuck. What, you're on your break? I'm going to be watching the telly. But yeah. What the fuck else? I was watching, people have been really helpful this week, because I think a lot of the people are new podcast listeners and stuff like that. People are very active in telling you that, fucking loving the podcast and stuff. It's like, great, finally. Because again, you don't know. You have no fucking idea who's fucking listening. All the rest of people getting in contact with people, sending me links to shit, just going, here's a funny article, Tom. You might be able to. Because I think as podcast listeners that have been with me since the beginning, they understand When I'm flying it and I'm only doing stand up and all the rest of my brain is fucking firing. I've all sorts to say. But when there's fucking you this heavy load on board, and I love the fact that everybody else is on board with me, like the listens going, yeah. Because it's like, what the fuck am I after taking on doing this fucking play? But it's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's starting to wrap my fucking head. But yeah, I got sent on a. Let me just see, can I find it? Now this is like, I mean, there's a claim culture in Ireland that's fucking disgraceful at the minute. They reckon it's gonna fuck up a ton of festivals and everything, like, because the world of people are having to close shit down, like, for fucking just claiming. It wouldn't fucking dawn. I swear to God, my fucking leg could be hanging off. It wouldn't dawn on me to fucking claim. Who, like, does it dawn on people, or is there just fucking those dirty fucking solicitors? Do you know those claimy ones? Are they just turning up to hospitals? I don't know, like, because growing up, I never unless you're justified it, like. But like you want that fucking stupid cunt falling off the swing scuttered. Like, if I'm fucking steaming, I fall off something. No way. Not even fucking. Nah. You can't fucking justify it. But this is a French company. A French company has been found liable. I only read the article, or read the headline on it. Wait till you hear this shit. If you think we're fucking bad in Ireland. A French company has been found liable for the death of an employee who had a cardiac arrest while having sex with a stranger on a business trip. Paris court ruled that the death was an industrial accident and that the family was entitled to compensation. The firm had argued that the man was not carrying out professional duties. Fucking right he wasn't, unless he was a professional writer. What the fuck was it? He was an industrial accident. Well, like fucking getting molten lava on your fucking hands. But under French law, an employer is responsible for an incident occurring during a business trip, the judge said. The man, named as Xavier X, coolest name on earth. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's not his real fucking name, but it'd be the coolest name on earth. Was working as an engineer for GSO on a railway services guy. Yeah. He died in a hotel room during a trip to central France. As a result, what the employer called an extramarital relationship with a perfect restraint. You dirty cunt. He died while fucking cheating on the wife. And the wife's going to get it. Well, it's only justified. You know what? Fair enough. All right. If they're a big enough company, like, but the wife gets a shot of money, like. A provider defended its position in insisting that sexual activity was normal, like taking a shower or a meal. What about was it a hooer he got, or what was it? It doesn't say, just a stranger. Was it like, if it was a hooer he was out getting, like, did she get some sort of compo as well, you know, for stress, post-traumatic stress, fucking, or the client fucking dying on the job, like, what the fuck? Why didn't they tell us the numbers? I need to know the numbers, like, that they're at. And what do they pay? How do you judge that, like? Fucking, that's a French company is completely liable, like. Fuck. Like, would that dawn on you? Like, who did that dawn on there now? The company challenged the decision to set by the state health insurance provider to oh, right, Jesus Christ almighty. An employee on a business trip is, over the whole time of his mission. He was on some fucking mission, old Xavier X, the dirty fucking hooer. Huh? Died on the fucking, Jesus Christ. What, like, again, who tapped him? Who tapped up the wife? Do you know? Imagine that phone call. Imagine making that phone call. Hello? That's the thing too. The French people, did they realize how much they do in between words? Because I thought it was only when they were trying to speak English and they were trying to the next word. It's not. I've heard it. I've heard French people. I've properly listened to French people speaking, and they say all the fucking time, like they're thinking of the next word. Are they thick or something? Oh, what's the fucking crack? That would do my head in. Imagine if on this podcast every third word was So I was oh my fuck! I would end up choking myself out. I'd just never speak if that's how I spoke. But can you imagine that phone call? Listen, I have some very bad news. Your husband, he died while walking away. He was in central France, and he died. Oh my goodness. Was it on the railway where he worked? He loved the railway. He was just so proud of his work as an engineer. I don't know why. I've become an Israeli woman there. Fuck. I can only do a French accent. It's just not coming to me at all. You know, an Israeli woman. Is the Israeli? Israeli Jewish woman. For some reason, I turned into there. Maybe she is. Fuck's sake. But so, was it the train? Was it the train that ran over him? Maybe he, maybe fell under the train. What the fuck am I doing? Fucking shut up, Tommy, you tit. I can't stop doing it. I'm gonna do it for the rest of the fucking day. No, I'm afraid, Mary, he was not under the train. No, he was not under the train. No, but he did die on the job. Oh, really? So, a still Jewish Israeli one for some reason. How did he die? Did he, maybe perhaps he fell on the way to work? Maybe he was crossing a road in central France somewhere, Did he get electrocuted, Maybe, like, I don't know, while he was working, maybe like a sleeper fell on his head, or maybe he died from eating terrible sandwiches, because we eat terrible sandwiches. We use, here in France. So, no, Mary, like I said, he was on the job, and I'm going to leave it there. No, you must not leave it there. You must not, you dare. Don't you dare leave it there. I need to know how my husband died. Well, Mary, if you must know, the dirty cunt was riding a whore. That would be. Do you know what? Maybe we've discovered a new genre of comedy sketch we could do. Like maybe that I actually enjoy doing that because you see, this is the thing. It would appear to become to get quite a name for yourself in the comedy world. I need to start doing sketches. I'm going to have to because there's horse shit passing fucking people, high quality people out. Like, you know what I mean? And I can't have it. I'm doing it for the, I'm going to have to do something because you're seeing like people love sketches. They love fucking content online aside from fucking podcasts. And I know people listen to this podcast going, Tom, I don't give a fuck. I like podcasts because I'm a smart person. Unfortunately, not just smart people are enough. I need the dum-dums too. So I'm going to have to start creating some content. But maybe I could do that. Maybe I could do like Culchi does a French accent. Or no, an actual French Culchi living in Ireland. How's the weather up there, boys? Christ, I'm fucking killed from this heat. Well, boys, how's it hanging? What is the crack? The crack is split up the middle in two halves. Are you heading to the plowing championships this year? I fucking love tractors. Fuck it. Makes me happy doing it. Fuck it. I'll have to come up with a name. Pierre. Of course. Xavier fucking X. Riding on the fucking job. And the wife got a shot of money for it. Well, fair enough. You know what? If he was cheating, like, but I still, fuck, you'd be sickened, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you be fucking sickened if you were the company? Some fella you're supposed to be on the, Jesus Christ almighty. And now you got to pay up for the fucking thing. That poor lad, the lad Josh Prey, the comedian I was telling you about that was doing all these videos for the GA and all the rest of it, he got a fucking torrent of abuse. Do you know what? Like, fucking trolls are trolls. Like, it's like you see people, still to this day, that ghost video I put up on years ago on fucking line about, it was years ago, it was about, a ghost show. If you're into ghosts, go have a look at my YouTube channel. There's a ghost show there that I did for TV3 years ago. About 4 years ago, I'd say, and stuck it up there. And people still watch it. Like, it's fucking, it's not a ghost-related channel or anything. I don't know anything about ghosts. But some people look, but people still, like, have long-winded fucking talk. Like, people have the time. The fucking time. I imagine having that time to be able to write long-winded shit under fucking videos in the comment section on YouTube. Like, holy fuck. Oh my God. You know what? I don't know what I'd do with that kind of time. If I had that kind of time in between working, sleeping, eating, and having a bit of crack somewhere, and then I'd sit down and have the time to write. Or is that the thing? They just don't go fucking anywhere, these cunts. They just sit indoors all the time, staring at a computer, just going, this is my thing. Writing fucking stupid shit under fucking videos. Because your man got a fucking torrent of abuse, apparently, because he got a ticket. He didn't fucking rob a ticket. He got given it by the tourism board. And I'm guessing GA. Genius move, like. Genius move. Because like the guy's getting hundreds of thousands of fucking views. People give him tons of views for getting a fucking ticket. But you're like, because he got a fucking ticket, you telling me that, have you ever been to a fucking match in Croke Park? Or any of the big stadiums or any big sporting events? 60, I would say, all right, maybe 30% of it is total corporate. It's fucking corporate fuckers who are just standing around in the bar, fucking chatting. That's it. Half the people aren't watching the game at all. So this poor bastard, he got a torrent of abuse for getting a ticket to the All Ireland, to the football final too. Come on, relax. Not exactly. If you got one to the hurling, fucking serious story there. But he didn't. He got one to the old football. It's a fucking shite match, as was expected. No offense to friend of the podcast, Dean Rock, but there's a pack of fucking shite. And it fucking ended up in a draw. They're playing again tonight. They better fucking put up their socks, because fucking football has fallen very far behind. I'm sorry to the football and county people that are listening to this, but how could you watch that shit after watching all, and even the All Ireland final and tour? It is a Josh Prey comedy colorblind tour. Okay. A tour now he wants to go to Kerry. I don't know, could he do the NEC? He probably could, because you see, this is the thing. He's doing sketch character there and roaring about fucking GA. I'm gonna have to start making GA related videos, because you know yourself, people listening to this, you know what I'm talking about. GA related video, anything GA related. 23 fucking minutes, lads. I swear to God, this is one of the fucking, this is disgraceful, the level of fucking. So somebody sent me on this one. Woman in Iceland. Hold on, let's open this one. Icelandic. A load of people probably saw this. You stupid cunt. Like, Icelandic gets first in Iceland. This the crack has completely gone out of this, because it took so fucking long to say it. No, can't seem to find it now. Is it in the email? Is it?
I just sent it to you.
Oh, good woman. Good woman.
It's beyond my pay grade.
Oh, relax. You're back there being a mother. She's all big news now. I'm a mother, Jeanette. It is the hardest job in the world. The toughest job in the world. You didn't send it to me anyway. Internet's been a complete cunt today anyway, whatever the fuck it is. The connection is unstable. Unstable.
There, it's in.
You are. I knew you were. I'm trying to go live here and you're on the fucking... You're some bollocks.
It's sent anyway.
Thanks. That's great. Fucking hell. Looking fucking character on YouTube. Thanks to my that is just listening in the background. The child is getting fed at the minute. He's eating like a fucking bullock. Holy shit. It's out by now. Here we go. Christ and Christ above. Look, you shouldn't be allowed to go anywhere. The group was traveling through Iceland on a tour bus and stopped near a volcanic canyon. Soon there was word of a missing passenger. The woman who had changed the description of herself and joined the search. The search was called off about 3. The woman wasn't searching for herself. You stupid cunt. Come on, woman. What are you fucking doing? Jesus Christ above. That's just fucking scandalous. Like, what? Do you know what? You nearly do it for the crack, though. I bet you she was doing it for the fucking crack. Mad bitch. Go on, sure. I'll have a look for myself. Who fucking did the count anyway? I do want to go to Iceland. They one of the producers that owns the play, he was over from Iceland, and he just explained this. It was like a cool fucking place. They're mad. Like, he was explaining to me, like, there is no chivalry in Iceland. And he says, not that people are rude. He says, not that there was ever. It's not. There was never any chivalry in. Chivalry, as they talk about it, letting a woman out in front of you or standing up to let her, helping a woman with heavy. No, there just isn't. Because Iceland was always a fucking kind of a poor, hardy country that everybody had to pull and muck in. There was no landed gentry where there was posh people. So there were just a bunch of fucking absolute fucking barbarians just horsing into it, men and women, work-wise. So the women just did man work, but woman work. Every work was just the fucking same kind of work. So it was no different. But it was, but he was saying, I said, really, that's amazing. Like, he goes, yeah, no, it's mad. Like, he says, like, like a woman would barge through you in a bar, like, and there's no please or thank you or excuse me there, or just like the tiptoe around you. She just shove you out of the way, like, and get at you. I was like, really? There was no chivalry, and it was a level playing field. I went, really? What if I turned around and I fucking dropped her with a shoulder? And he went, oh, all right, yeah. All right, so I just shoved her the fuck out of the way because I'm twice as strong as her. What would happen? And it was then he realized, oh, okay, there is actually, yeah, maybe Icelandic women are taking a fucking liberty, actually. Don't expect to get shoved if you're going to shove somebody. I remember doing a gig it was in the gay bar in town. I don't know, it was a gone, whatever. And it was woo. It was a great gig. It was a great gig. It was weird because it was a whole wall was a mirror. So you're on stage talking to an audience, but every time you looked up at all, you could see just you on the fucking looking back at yourself. But I was a grand spot, like the audience, like. But I remember coming upstairs and I was just having a quick pint, and I was chatting with a chap, Daniel Spalding, I think his name is, Canadian comedian, gay as Christmas, like, you know, do gay, like, you know, sound lad, but fair gay. The next day out of nowhere, I was on my way to the Jackson. This I would describe her. She was wearing a wife beater and like tits out underneath the arms, fucking haircut like mine, and a pair of fucking boots bigger than mine. Do you know what I mean? So make your own fucking assessment there as to what we're talking about. And I'm walking, and I'm ready to walk around her because she's just making a fucking beeline. There's bags of space on the floor of the bar. It's not like that fucking jammers like that we can't get around each other like. And she just fucking, like, see her. She drops the fucking shoulder a small bit, like, and just give me a fucking nudge as I walk past. Like, in other words, not like, well, that's the crack, go show downstairs. It was like looking straight forward and just to fuck out of my way kind of a move. And I was just utterly insulted. So I went to the Jacks, the whole lot. And by pure fluke, there she was walking back the way. And I wasn't budging. She wasn't budging. We were playing chicken with each other again. I went, look, will I just be the bigger man out of us two men? And would I just step out of the way and let chivalry take over? But then I thought, you know what? A liberty has been fucking taken here. So as she went to drop the shoulder, I fucking dropped my shoulder. And yeah, I'd have a tidy technique of dropping shoulders from playing rugby for 12 years. And I'll go out on a limb and say she didn't, because your bony shoulders too weren't really up to it. Bone on bone. Yeah. She let this fucking, all of a sudden, she became real girly all of a sudden. Oh, Jesus. I'm like, yeah, relax the fuck, horse. But yeah, that was what came to mind when he described it to me. So apparently there's no chivalry in of any sort in Iceland to a certain point until, you know, you want to play fair and go, yeah, you're going to shove me, I'll shove you. And then it's, oh my God, did he just shove a woman? So I just want to go to Iceland just purely for that, to go around shoving women, just to see, pushing women over, just to see what would fucking happen. Although, have you seen some of the sizes of those fucking Icelandic fucking absolute behemoths? They wouldn't catch me though. I could outrun most of them, but fuck, you know what I mean? One of them fellas got a hold of you, just pull your fucking the top off your head and drink what's inside. Oh, Jesus, lads, there was more I wanted to talk about, and that went a bit fucking sideways all over the shop there. But you know what? I'm going to have to hit the bricks, and yeah, got shit to do. I found a butcher, and I'm kind of cheating on Brendan Healy here a small bit, but I just haven't gotten a chance to get down to it. Brendan Healy, greatest butcher in the world. He has relocated to anybody in care in County Tipperary that's worried where Tipperary's greatest butcher, and that's not a matter of opinion. That's a matter of fact. He won it last year. He has moved to Bancha Village, my local parish village. He's moved there, so get your ass over to fucking Brendan. He'll cut you off whatever you want. But I am after finding a butcher's just down the road that does pork ribs. I couldn't find one. For ages, could not find one that did just plain pork ribs. So you can fucking guess what I'm having for dinner this evening. Yeah, fucking ribs. Anybody tune in? What? Who's tuning anything these days? If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. If you like to see what fucking ribs look like, done. And I have a fast way of doing them. I used to smoke them over a 5-hour period, which is grand and all the rest, but you got to stay on it. And if you fucking smell it going around the place, you just want to eat the fucking whole thing already. But I have a fast method of doing it, and I'll explain it to you later on Instagram if you want to follow me. Follow me on Instagram, Tom O'Mahony Comedy. Facebook is there as well, same, Tom O'Mahony Comedy. Email, bookshotpodcast@gmail.com. Chatty snaps. Speaking of chatty snaps, one of the most active chatty snappers is Shane. Birthday tonight. Shout out to Shane. He's probably hung over the face. I gave him a shout. I gave him a message there yesterday evening. He's probably getting fucked up. Good on me some questions. Do if you're not comfortable writing it in a message on Instagram, don't worry. Write me one. bookshotpodcast@gmail.com. For all the geeks, go to defendingthecaveman.ie. And I'll chat to you next week, lads. Have a good weekend.